seen young black men.
Hours before the Democratic debate, presidential hopeful Bernie Sanders released this television ad. It features the daughter of Eric Garner, killed by police during an arrest for selling cigarettes. Now an activist, Erica Gardner, says she's endorsing Bernie Sanders for president.
I'm behind anyone who's going to listen and speak up for us.
But hours earlier, the Political Action Committee of the prominent Congressional Black Caucus endorsed Sanders' main rival, Hillary Clinton. The battle for the support of African American and Latino voters was the focus for the Democratic presidential candidates in their latest debate. At issue, who was more supportive of Latin American immigrants allowed to stay after entering the United States illegally.
I voted for comprehensive immigration reform in 2007. Senator Sanders voted against it at that time.
When we saw children coming from these horrendously violent areas of Honduras and neighboring countries, people who are fleeing drug violence and cartel violence, I thought it was a good idea to allow those children to stay in this country. That was not, as I understand it, the Secretary's position.
They also argued over the causes of systemic racism in the U.S., Sanders blaming a political system that favors wealthy elites, Clinton arguing the causes are institutional. And when it comes to supporting America's first black president, Clinton went on the attack.
Today, Senator Sanders said that President Obama failed the presidential leadership test. And this is not the first time that he has criticized President Obama. In the past, he's called him weak. He's called him a disappointment.
Madam Secretary, that is a low blow. I have worked for his reelection, his first election, and his reelection. But I think it is really unfair to suggest that I have not been supportive of the president.
Clinton's counting on the backing of minority voters who have in the past supported her. The next major contests are in Nevada and South Carolina, both with significant Latino and African American populations. But Bernie Sanders has been gaining support in key demographics that Hillary Clinton once counted on, middle class and younger voters, including young voters of color, making the so-called minority vote one that Hillary Clinton can no longer count on. Kimberly Helkett, Al Jazeera, Washington.